What is happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Hope out there's doing good. You feel me? Hope everyone out there had a good, happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys have a good, happy, whatever holiday you're celebrating. In our house, we're celebrating the Happy Honda Days, you bitch. Alright, so I have been MIA for a while now. I don't know, man. I think it's like seasonal depression mixed with like alcoholism. And I don't know. I've been hitting the gym a lot lately. Trying to get in shape and get on the healthy side of things, and I'm finally starting to get motivated to work on this car again. Man, I don't know what it is. It's just like I go outside every day and ride my bike around the town or drive around and, you know, get food for dinner and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I see people driving, and I don't know what it is, but ever since COVID, it's just people just cannot drive for, I don't know. I'm like at this point where I have these two amazing little pieces of Honda history here, two of the rarest Hondas and most sought after Hondas in my opinion anyway, two four-wheel drive manual transmission 91 Honda Civic wagons, and I just think about how I'll get back out there on the road again after this long hiatus. You know, I've been riding dirty for like 5 years, and like I'm finally getting close. I have one more class left this week, and then I have to go back for once a month for 6 months, and then I'm fully back and legal out here. And so to like celebrate that, I really just been thinking about what to do with the wagon next, and then I'll just get like unmotivated because it's like I just have a feeling I'm gonna get out of this dark time in my life, and I'm gonna get these cars done up, do them right, and then like someone's just gonna like T-bone them or rear end them, and then it's over. I don't know what's going on in my head, but I do know that I've been working on a lot, improving my lifestyle lately, and I'm starting to see the benefits of it. Unfortunately, I feel some sort of sickness coming on. One of my family members here started coughing and sounding sick like 2 days ago, and I've just been avoiding them, and I don't know, like after I ate dinner with everybody tonight, my head's all congested, this side of my nose is starting to clog up, and I'm like, man, I better not be getting sick, because yeah, I don't know. But what I do know is I did something. I went and bought this part for the B18 block that I've had for probably like 5 or 6 months now, I feel like. Let's see if it's facing out really quick. So I bought this block, and one thing I didn't, yeah, I'd have to turn it around. But one thing I didn't notice when I bought this block was it didn't have a oil filter nipple, and that kind of threw up some red flags in my head. I don't know why. You know, maybe it could have been like LSV Tech ran a certain way or something, but yeah, I didn't have it. So I bought this part. Oh, it was an OEM Honda part too. Cool. I wasn't sure. But yeah, so my block doesn't have this on the back side of it. And I bought this thinking that there must be like a certain type of like Allen key on the inside or something that you can... I have no idea how I'm going to install this thing. The only thing I could think of is getting like an oil filter and screwing it onto there, and then maybe putting some like Loctite on this side that goes into the block, and then twist it on and get it on as tight as possible, let it harden, and then take off the oil filter. I'm gonna look it up, see if there's anything. I mean, otherwise you have to just get two nuts, maybe even three, I can't remember how you do that, and just kind of, it's basically like a stud, Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing, but you know what this is? This is a step in the right direction. This is me doing something. Part of the reason I haven't been doing the channel because I don't have, all my money's up in the air right now, so I went ahead and put some off to the side. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I sold a bunch of Pokemon cards. I probably got ripped off, but the thing is, the logic was if I sell these cards now, you know, maybe take like a little L. You know, maybe this guy worked me over real good, and you know, like they're worth like tens of thousands of dollars. I have no idea, but I did a quick bit of research on these things and came to the conclusion that like at max maybe like $3 grand is what I was sitting on. And the thing is with Pokemon cards is you gotta send them in to be graded. That costs money. That takes time. And once it's graded, it's kind of just set in stone, like how much it's worth and whatever. They have go-in rates and stuff like that. The whole community, it's really crazy. I really went down the rabbit hole for about a week before I sold these things. And I got, you know, I'm not gonna say how much I got. Yeah, so I went ahead and put some money on my bank account, and I was thinking about this roof, and I was going through my channel to find a video to share to somebody to help them out with something, and I came across the video when I first talked about painting the roof, and that was like over a year ago. Oh man, I better not be getting sick. And so I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what, painting is fine, but it's wintertime now. And one thing I've been really debating, because I do want to, if you watch the videos, you see at the end of the video, or at the beginning, I mean, you know, it's the Civic wagon, and it's got like that solo jazz, you know, decal thing along the side. That is like my actual goal with this car. I really want to just make this a strictly like show car, and like a track car. I want it to be functional, but I want it to be, you know, one of a kind as well. So I want to mix like the two kind of like, you know, categories where like, you know, you can have something really clean and go to the track or whatever. I really want to go with like I want this thing to have, you know, like the Solo Cup thing going along with like that like freeway racing style, you know, time attack style look. Eventually get like a roll cage for it, have the roll cage painted like probably like a turquoise color or something, and the rest of the car white, engine bay white. And I've been thinking, you know, since it's cold, it's not going to be really ideal for spray painting, even though we do have some like hotter weather coming in for whatever reason over here in California. But I was like, man, what if I just wrap this, you know? One of my old homies, his YouTube channel is known worldwide, I think. He took on rapping, and I was like, you know what? He was talking about being his first rap job and stuff, and he came out pretty good. And it was just like, you know, like if you know, one of my friends could do it, I could probably do it, right? You know, there's things that I can and can't do, but taking my time with like a rap job sounds like something that I probably could do. And since we're talking about a flat surface with, you know, very minimal bends or whatever in the metal here, this and the hood would be like the most ideal candidates. And coincidentally, these are the two things that are these are the only two things on the car that are different colors. I really like the two-tone blue and white look. I think it complements the OEM decal down there really well, and of course when I have like the Yankees on them, it looks good. So yeah, I really want to think about buying some vinyl wrap. I believe the roof, I measured it a couple nights ago, and I think it was like 6 foot long. And yeah, we're about 3 and some change wide. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, I could probably just get like a cheap roll, You know, spend like 40 or 50 bucks, hopefully at the max, shipped, and give that a go. And if not, I'm still sitting on all the spray paint, so I could still turn around and do that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get that done before Christmas. That gives me about 10 days, 9 days or something like that. I think what I want to do is switch out the bumpers, get this black bumper, black rear bumper, swap them out from that car to this car, and then put those on here. And then I got this bull bar, and I don't think I've done a video on how to install that yet, but I'm going to do that and get this thing hopefully two-toned again, not three-toned with this black bumper action. And hopefully, I'm not going to make any promises, but I still haven't done the other seat yet. And I'd like to get that done as well. You know, just kind of finish up this car for the year. And yeah, I think just getting stuff done. I've been really busy outside of, you know, car stuff, obviously, because I hadn't been doing any car stuff, but just getting things done, feeling like you have a purpose, accomplishments, all that stuff is really good for your mental health. And you know, once you start getting things going, it's easier to just keep going. But the hardest step is always the first step in making it in the right direction. And so with that moving forward, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm glad I got started on the gym before the new year, new me people, because I signed up for the gym and then COVID happened, and then they tried to tell me I owed them hella money, and I was like, well, I'm never going back to a gym. And then they reached out talking about some sort of special and how they'll waive all my stuff, so I was like, you know what, whatever. And you know, I lost a good amount of weight, and I'm getting back to the point where I'm like putting on weight again because I'm actually gaining muscle. I feel like I'm starting from like literally nothing. You know, my arms are like super scrawny and stuff, but I'm starting to get toned out a little bit. Not anything serious, but for a guy that's never worked out outside of like skateboarding and riding a bike their whole life, I feel like I should be able to make some progress quick. So I'm looking forward to that into the next year. And like I mentioned, you know, getting fully reinstated in about 7 months now sounds awesome. And once that happens, you guys, this channel will actually be active all the time. I know, like, I seem like a really boring person because I'm not trying to, you know, give, you know, like, anybody, like, stuff to, like, you know, try and, like, I'm like, paranoid. I'm just hella paranoid because of my history with the police out here. And I really just started realizing, like, things aren't the way they used to be out here in the Bay Area. And, like, I really just, for the last couple of years, for no reason, because there's people out here moving reckless, and I'm just like, I'm over here paranoid about, you know, taking my Leaf in to go get the tires changed off of these jackknife rims over here. But yeah, so I was thinking about getting my my Leaf needs new tires. I have new tires right here on these jackknives that I have not finished restoring. Surprise, surprise. And I was thinking, you know, it'd probably be easier to restore these wheels if they weren't so heavy and had tires on them. It'll save me about 300 bucks. You know, because I won't have to buy brand new tires and have them shipped and then them installed. I could just take these tires off, these rims here, and hopefully the bead stays, you know, intact. And throw those tires on the rims on the Leaf, finish restoring the jackknives, either sell them or throw them back on the car. I really don't like 16s on the EF chassis. I'm just like I'm really into like mountain racing and stuff like that, And for some reason, just whenever I went to like a 16 or a different tire size, the car just doesn't feel right. So I finished up this video talking about things that I need to get done on the car, like the rear trailing arm bushing. And then I kind of just realized I just spent the whole time rambling about what's going on, and I kind of figured that's a good point to let off for the rest of the video, and I'll just come back when I start doing stuff. Peace out.